On Google Hangout, I'm joined by actress Manaka Ranaka to speak on her parenting experiences. So Manaka, just tell me about the two beautiful girls in your life.
My princesses, my eldest is 13 years old. Her name is Katlego. And youngest is Naledi, and she just turned 6. So, they are a joy and blessing to raise because, grandparents obviously are still around. They're still alive, and, they're getting all those teachings from granny and grandpa, So, yeah, they're wonderful. They're not troubled kids, even though their dads aren't around. They're not that troubled.
And yeah, now that you mentioned the fact that their dads are not around, I mean, how difficult is it juggling a very hectic shooting schedule as an actress and being a single mom?
Hence I mentioned my parents earlier on that they're still alive, so granny and grandpa are around. There's a very strong family support system that we have at home. I've got 2 sisters that have 2 kids each, and over the weekends our kids meet at granny's and grandma's. They hang out, and they're still getting that how can I put it, teachings from the elders, because it would have been extremely hard if my mom and dad had passed. So we have a very, very strong family support system, and we are all there for each other. I mean, even my brothers babysit for us, when we're busy. And I'm not going to lie and say it's easy. It's not easy, you know what I mean? Because there's a whole lot of single mothers out there who don't have a very strong family support structure, and I can only imagine how difficult it is for them,
And I mean, culturally, having kids without them having a father, it's frowned upon, So how did you actually overcome that stigma?
I'm one of those girls that are an IDC. I don't care. Whether you're around or not, I don't care. I don't care what you think of my lifestyle. I don't care if you think that being a single parent is taboo. I don't care. So I cannot daba, you know what I mean? So with that kind of attitude, I think that a lot of things just pass over my head. I don't concentrate on them. I just focus on what's important to my kids and work, and making sure that my parents are aging gracefully, you know what I mean?
And considering the fact that you're obviously a very busy actress, I mean, the roles that you take up, I mean, being a mom, does it affect the kind of roles that you take up, and how does it actually affect, how does it affect the type of roles you take?
Naturally, I'm a broody woman, you know what I mean? I think that if I had been married to a rich man and I'd been a housewife, maybe I'd have 6 kids already. So I think having kids also, helped me out, because I've been playing moms, Lagata was a mother, Khadija is a mother, Beauty is a mother, so I think, having my kids, I think it also helped, in a sense, that the performance is more truthful than, just sussing it out and trying to find what is it like being a mom, you know what I mean? So, and I have like a whole lot of nephews and nieces. So, I've been a mom all this time since I was 19, bruh. Okay, 21, yeah, 21.
Okay, and Manaka, I mean, what's the one valuable lesson that you've learned from your 2 little girls?
Look, I can be a harsh mom sometimes. Especially when they've done things that are wrong. I'm not the kind of mom to beat kids up and stuff, you know what I mean? But we do get tempted. And what I've grown to understand and learn is that when you trust your kids even more, they end up trusting you in return, you know what I mean? So I feel that what I've learned from them is that, I can be a better mom. I'm not perfect, but I can be a better mom, And it's all through me trusting them and them trusting me, and listening to each other and chatting and just being open and becoming friends, but more mom and daughter kind of relationship than just friend to friend, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you need to draw the line.